Hello everyone, happy Yule. I thought that today would be a good day to do just a little fire ceremony and be in touch with the light of the fire. Tonight will be the darkest night, and so we honor that. For those of you who have explored some shadow work with me, this would be a really wonderful day to honor our own levels of darkness and embrace some of that, and knowing that we're just going a little barren right now while the seeds are planted deep into the soil, knowing that new things are here to come when spring gets here. But we honor our rest and replenish time. And that's what winter's all about. It's certainly about holidays and spending time with one another and having the warmth of the fire in our hearts and honoring and taking some time to really reflect on that. Some reflection time at the end of the year. What are the things that we honor most about the work that we've done this year? And what are the things that we want to put on our list for the things that we gather into the new year? So that being said, I'd like to open some sacred space. If you want to just get comfortable with me, if you want at some point, if you want to do it now while you're watching this, or if you want to come back and do a replay watch on this, if you grab a candle or have a fire and a couple death darts, some little shish kebab sticks, or maybe even a matchstick would work, or a rolled up piece of paper, just so that we can let go of some things and invite some new things in at the end of this year, in honoring a beautiful day, which is Yule. So I'm going to get started, and I have this beautiful new, so I ordered from Shaman's Market a nice little gift packet, and with the rattle, I wasn't sure. It was, you don't get to pick, Creator gets to pick for you, and I had this beautiful flower on one side, if you can see that, and this beautiful hummingbird on the other. So I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased that Creator offered me that. It's my reminder about the journey. So that being said, I'm just going to take a deep breath. To the direction of the south, sweet sister serpent, we invite you into this space as you teach us all the lessons about our bodies, about the earth, about the connection of the two with one another, as we learn that we can shed all the things that no longer serve us, and we are learning from you. You are the great teacher, as you teach us to do this all at once. Aho. To the winds of the west, great jaguar, we invite you into this space, as you have come into our space for this whole year, coming down from the tree and teaching us such great lessons about our own fears, and that we need not to be afraid of anything that hides in the dark, because it has no power. We ask that you continue to teach us to face our fears as we move forward, as we let go at the end of this year, moving forward into the light of the new year. Oh. Great hummingbird, we honor you. To the north, the great winds of the north, we ask that you be present with us now as we remember all the sweet things that we have brought into this year, all the sweet lessons, all the sweet gifts, all the sweet nectar that we have drank on throughout this year, as we reflect and decide what journey do we want to take in the next, as we honor all the ancestors that were present with us, our beautiful spirit team, our team that gathered around us throughout the whole year, keeping us safe, teaching us such great, valuable lessons, and doing the healing work with us. Ancestors, we honor you for taking this journey with us. Oh. To the east, to the great eagle condor, the ones who fly with great spirit, wingtip to wingtip, the ones who teach us to fly high above the Apus. The Apus are the great mountains that not only have this strong foundation at the base of the mountain, but it goes deep within. Like in our barren time right now, we can't just look at the surface because everything looks barren. So we know that there's great makings, great dreams and visions being stirred up and seeded and ready for new growth as the new year comes. Please teach us, Brother Condor and Eagle, to rise above, to go above sometimes the ugliness of the trunks of the trees, and to see above what great lessons are in store for us, what great teachings have been offered to us this year, to have clear perspective, to have clear thinking, to have clear actions as we move forward from here. We honor you and we honor your presence. Oh, great Pachamama. As I sit close to you now, feeling your presence, as I take walks and go outside and look at the trees and look at the plants and smell all the great things, as I really connect with you when I drink the beautiful ceremonial cacao that I have, and as I am conscious of taking in nutrients throughout this journey, this health journey that we're all on, this health journey of taking good care of the temple, whatever that looks like. As I dance on you and feel the thunder and feel the vibration underneath me, I honor you, I respect you, I love you so much, as I know that you keep me and all our relations safe on this great journey as we move forward from here, and all the things that are old or dying and discarded, those things go to you, Mother, as you recycle them and bring them back new and refreshed, and I honor and respect that process. Oh. Great Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, Star Nations, all the higher beings, I invite you into this space. You offer such great teachings as you envelop us in your beautiful veils. Your veils of the sunlight, your veils of the moonlight, your veils of the constellations, as we pay attention to these things and we look at the stars, we look at the rotation of our beautiful planet and its relation to all things in universes that go on ad infinitum. And it's amazing how we are just one speck, and we embrace that. I am but one speck of a great dewdrop on the beautiful web that embraces all of us, that we are all one. Aho. So now that sacred space is opened, thank you for joining me in that. I'd love to light my candle with love and light, this beautiful light, as we're embracing our darkest day, our darkest night. So, and the beautiful aura that light puts off. You know, this year has taught me so many valuable lessons, and I've been embraced by such beautiful women that have held my hand on this journey, and I want to thank you. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for your presence. You are all such great healers, such great light in my life, in the light of others, and the lives of others. I've learned so much about medicine. And that medicine looks like all things, not just the things that we grow. The medicine of the practice, the medicine of the water, the medicine of the energy, all the elements, and certainly the medicine of fire. So, that being said, if you have 2 small wooden sticks or paper that's rolled up, toothpicks, whichever you have with you, fire ceremony is a wonderful way for us to ask, and especially one more time at the end of this year, one more time asking, what needs to be shed from me? How can I really be in touch with that serpent energy? How can I shed those things that are no longer serving me, and to not be fearful of it? To know that once I shed, I'm going to be this beautiful, new, soft, vibrant, colorful being, and that I get to let go of it all at once. And I know that that can be scary. I know for me, it's been scary, especially on this health journey that I've been on with my, physical challenges that I've had to face. And the truth is that once I really started practicing shedding things, and not even knowing things that I needed to shed, but I really tapped in with meditation, and allowing those visions and images to hold great power with me. And there's one image that really strikes out, and I've shared this with quite a few of you, but I did a meditation where it was a heart-opening meditation, and in the meditation I had this armory that was thick and steel and shiny, and even though the outside of it looked shiny and beautiful, but it was hard and cold, and these thick layers that were all over my chest and all the way up to covered all my neck, so I couldn't speak my real truth. I couldn't listen the way that I needed to listen, not only to spirit but to those of you. Really being able to listen and be present for you, and to be able to have that heart space opened. And this journey has really been about that, and really just taking the armory off, and being completely vulnerable, completely exposed. I honor all of you in your process with that, and that has been a really magical year for me. I'm so grateful for all the blessings that have been given me, and some really valuable lessons for me about having a balance, having a middle path between giving and receiving. And because I'm a woman in recovery, a lot of times I find myself giving and not finding myself in a space where I allow the energy of receiving to come in. And so those are one of the things that I'm going to invite for the new year coming in. So we have 2 sticks. One will be for the things that we want to shed, and the other will be for our intentions as we set them on this Yule day moving forward. So that being said, if you'll take your stick, your death dart, as we release and give death to all those things that no longer serve us. So I'm going to be saying those prayers in my head in a beautiful prayer through breath and blowing them into the stick. And then we release, giving it to the fire and allowing the beautiful light of the fire to receive all these things that I wish to let go of. These are not just things for myself, but for my family, my community, my friends. Things that I want to let go of how I act or respond or find myself not present for others in the way that I'd like to be. Present for my community and giving back. And present for the world. And I heard a beautiful thing from one of my teachers that said, us as humans, we think that we're so vain. We think that, we need to fix the earth and global warming and all the things that we're challenged with in regards to our beautiful blue and green ball. But the truth is that Mother Gaia knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing, so I just have to change the way that I interact with the world. She'll do all the rest. So when we get done releasing all those things that no longer serve us, we take our next dart and we ask for all the intentions, all the things, all the dreams and visions and hopes and teachings. We invite the teachings, even though sometimes they're painful. We invite those things as we move forward from here. No, Tiamo. My kitty wants to jump up on. So we blow all those things into our dart. Asking for the great love and harmony, knowing that my womb space has been cleared and open to all creating birth, creating and giving life in creative ways. This is with all things in my life. Giving birth to new relationships, new ways that I love others. Giving birth to creating and being artistic. Giving birth to that great fire in my heart. And how I love and relate to all others in my life. This light of the fire creating energy, that there is no thing not possible, no thing not possible to dream our world into being, as the great Alberto Villado says. And so thank you for joining me in Fire Ceremony. I'd like to close with just a little prayer. I'm gonna put you guys onto the great fire here. Thank you, all beings, for being interconnected with me and my spirit and my light as I connect my beautiful light space. The light space that begins at the base of my spine, this beautiful red flowing ball of light connected to that root chakra, which connects me to all beings, all things, all loves in my life, all the loves that I don't even know that I've had all those lifetimes before, all the ancestors, all the DNA, the beautiful DNA that I was blessed with when I came into this world, this beautiful red flowing ball from my spine. I honor you. I ignite that light as we go from this day forward, inviting a little more light and a little more light from this day on. I honor the great sacral space, my womb space that has embraced so much healing, so much clearing. I no longer have to hold fear and pain in that space. We no longer have to hold fear and pain in that space. We release all those things that we gave to the fire today. We ignite that space with beautiful orange light right in our womb, right below our belly buttons, igniting that beautiful orange ball and allowing a little more light every day as we move from this day forward. We move up above our belly buttons into that beautiful ray of yellow sunshine, emitting from that solar plex space. Once that light is ignited, I really come into my sovereign power. I really get to stand firm in this. This creator is who I am. This is who you intended me to be. This is who you intended all of us to be. That we really move into that beautiful yellow, happy, sovereign, powerful space, so lit, so connected with the sun as it rises every day, giving us another opportunity to shine our own personal light in helping ourselves and being present for others. Moving upward into an emerald green, this beautiful emerald green light that shares such a beautiful, vibrant space with our heart in our chest. That center that allows us to connect with all things, all beings, finding that beautiful space, sitting with that for a moment, embracing yourself with this beautiful emerald green, feeling that for a moment, breathing it in. Beautiful space. That green emerald that embraces us when we hug our loved ones. That heart-to-heart spark that happens when we are chest to chest with other humans, loving them, our space with our animals, our space with our plants and our gardens. That beautiful, loving, green emerald light that lives within our chest, igniting that light now. Moving upward into that throat chakra, that beautiful blue as it rotates around, all around our voice box and our thyroid glands, and all the way around to the base of our spine as it connects to our beautiful brains and the messages that we hear when we become good listeners. We invite this beautiful blue light to ignite in our throats as we move forward, accepting more light every day as the light becomes longer and longer from this day on. We allow that space, that light space, to go up into our third eye, in our brow chakra, that beautiful indigo color swirling around, allowing us to have clear perception, to not be skewed by our past that usually has its own interpretation of how we see the world through this eye. But we clear that space now at the end of this year and invite new vision, new creation, new clarity moving forward from here as we allow this light space to brighten and allow it each day to get brighter and brighter, moving on into the next year. And as we move to our crown, opening that space and allowing the beautiful rays to come from our headspace, connect with Creator, to create more as Creator would have us be. This is what the Christ consciousness means when we say that we are of that we can be and dream and become all those things. Nothing is impossible without higher powers, creative energy, downloading all those beautiful messages to us when we're open to receive. We allow this light to shine bright and connect, locking in with Creator as we do all our actions and thoughts and relationships moving forward from this day. That we're mindful of our words, mindful of our thoughts, and mindful of our actions. That we come from a space of love, that we don't lose ourselves in the love, that we have that sovereign power, that we have good boundaries moving forward, that people respect that about us, and that is one of the greatest acts of love that we can ask for ourselves, is that we respect our own boundaries, and that we open ourselves up for new relationships, new things, all the new beautiful dreams and visions that are awaiting us, as long as we can just be silent and breathe in and receive. So taking this auric space around us, keeping the veil around us, that veil of love and light and protection, reminding ourselves that no things have power that hide within the dark. I love each and every one of you, and I wish you a wonderful, beautiful Yule today. Spend time with the fire, spend time with the elements, spend time with your heart space. Mucho love, mucho moonlight, mucho and happy holidays.